Hey, welcome back to the road to Jerusalem. It is a beautiful day out here at the park, and today, as we travel on the road to Jerusalem, we're going to be looking at prayer and what it means to not lose heart. So let me ask, have you ever prayed for something and then nothing happened? You prayed once, you prayed again, days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. And then slowly, without even realizing it, you just stopped. Not because you don't believe God, but because it feels like nothing is changing. Life has a way of tempting us to stop praying when nothing seems to change. Luke 18, verse 1, it says, and he told them a parable to the effect that they ought to pray and not lose heart. Jesus tells a story of a widow, someone with no power, no influence, no leverage. And she keeps coming to this unjust judge saying, "Give me justice." At first he refuses. He doesn't care about God. He doesn't care about people. But this woman, this widow, continues to come again and again and again until finally the judge says, "Because this widow keeps bothering me, I will give her justice." Now here's the point that Jesus is making. If even an unjust judge responds to persistence, how much more would your good Father respond to his children? But here's where this hits us. We don't stop praying because God is absent. We stop praying because we start to wonder, is he actually listening? We begin to believe things like, maybe this doesn't matter to him. Maybe he's not going to act. Maybe I should move on. And slowly, our prayers fade. Not because God changed, but because our confidence in him changed. And this is where we have to look at the cross, because the cross answers the question, does God hear me and does God act? At the cross, God did not stay distant. He saw our greatest need, our sin, our separation, and he moves in towards us. Jesus went to Jerusalem. He goes to the cross. He gave his life. So now, prayer isn't us trying to convince a reluctant God to care. Prayer is us coming to a Father who has already proven that he does care, that he loves you more than you could ever know or imagine. You don't have to beg God to listen to you. You don't have to wear him down. You come to him because you're his. You're his child. You belong to him. So here's the question for us today. What have you stopped praying for? Maybe it's a relationship, someone's salvation. Maybe it's healing, direction, freedom from something that you keep battling over and over again. And you used to pray about it, but slowly you've let it go. Jesus says, do not lose heart. Keep coming, not because repetition earns an answer, but because persistence reveals trust. So today, go back to that place. Bring that request before God again and pray like this. Father, I trust you. You see me, you hear me, and I'm not giving up. Persistent prayer flows from confident faith. And as your Father is not an unjust judge. God is good. God is present, and he listens. Thanks for joining us today. Would you continue to keep praying and seeking after God? I guarantee you, if you seek, you're going to find. God bless you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.